Hello, this is Brian with BsnTech.com. I am bringing to you the next video tutorial, and this one specifically deals with how to add products to your e-commerce website that BsnTech Networks has designed for you. In a previous video, we created some categories, so if you need some assistance with creating categories, make sure to look at that video tutorial on how to do that. We created an ebooks category as well as an ebooks drama subcategory. This video will discuss how to add products and setting images and some various attributes for those. Now, you should have received a username and a password from us to log into your website portal. This will allow you to go in and add your products to your site. If you have not received that, let us know and we will provide that to you. Now, we do offer a value-added service where we will set up products and categories for you. There is an additional fee for this, and that is set per 10 products that we set up on your website. So first of all, let's log into our website administrative portal, and this will basically allow you to change anything about your website. Now, because we're just dealing with the e-commerce portion, hover over components and choose Virtue Mart. Here we see product list. Now over here, this probably will not be automatically showing. It'll probably look like this when you first log in. So you can click on products, and then you can either choose list products or add product, or you can just choose product lists. Now, since we have no products on our site right now, you can see that there are no products in here, so we go up and choose new. Now, if you want this product to immediately display on your site so visitors can see it right after you hit either save or apply, this publish button will be checked. If you do not want to have this immediately live on your site, make sure you uncheck it. So for this example, we're going to keep it checked so we can see our progress as we go along. A SKU number is required. This can be any series of numbers or letters that sets apart this product from every other product on your website. It must be unique, meaning it cannot be used on any other product that you have. So for this example, I'm just going to put in the number of 7. The name. This is the name of your product. Since we are dealing with ebooks, I'm going to just have a book called Conspiracy, and there it is, Conspiracy. If you would like to have a link on your product page to another website that may have more information about this product, you can put that URL in here. A vendor and manufacturer. These are more advanced options. Most individuals will not be changing these on their site, so we're not going to discuss these. Typically, if you have more than one vendor or manufacturer, you would see a drop-down list here where you could click it and see the various vendors or manufacturers. Categories. This will dictate where this product will be placed at. You can have more than one category selected, and you do that by hitting the Control key on your keyboard and then clicking your left mouse button and choose those categories. But for this example, we only want this product to show up in the ebooks drama category, so I have it selected. Next is the product price. Choose the product price that you're going to be selling this item for. So I'm going to say $15. The product price gross is automatically filled in. Now, you can also set discounts on your e-commerce website as well. We aren't going to go into that into this video, but if you had product discounts set, you would have a drop-down list here, and then you would be able to choose one of those product discounts. Furthermore, you can then discount it even further from one of those types that you've created by putting it here. Next is the short description. This will display on the categories page. So for this example, I'm just going to say this is a book about conspiracy. Let's go ahead and apply the changes. Now when I hit apply, it will just make the changes and then bring me back to this same site so I can continue to work on this product. If I hit save, it will take me back to the product listing, and I don't want to do that right now, so I'll hit apply. Okay, changes have been made. Let's go back to the e-store and look at our product. There it is, Conspiracy. That's the name. $15 for the price. This is a book about conspiracy. There is our short description that we entered. Notice how it says notify me. It does not have an add to cart button here. That is because in the configuration of this example e-commerce site, I have it set to check the stock levels. If you are checking stock levels and you do not set these to be in stock, then it's going to say notify me and prevent them from purchasing anything. I'll get on and show you how to do the stock levels here very shortly. I also have the customer ratings turned on, where they can rate 1 to 5 stars for this product, and we will also add an image here pretty soon as well. So let's go back. If we scroll down on the product information tab, this is a product description. This will be displayed to the visitor when they actually click on your product to view more information about it. I'm just going to make a bulletized list and say it's 150 pages. It is a paperback book, and it was written by John Thompson. Let's go ahead and apply those changes. And back here, let's click on the conspiracy book, and you can see there is our description. Notice the short description is no longer on this page because it will only show in the category view. If we choose back, there it is. We can see our short description that we typed in. Alright, moving on, display options. There are some options in here. They're for more advanced users. Generally, you will not need to do anything with these, so we're not going to go over them in this video. Product status. This is where you can set a stock level. So if you have one-of-a-kind items and you're only selling one of them, be very careful and be sure that you only put a number 1 in this. That way, when somebody purchases this item, it will return this to 0 if you are checking your stock levels, and make it so that nobody else can purchase this item. Minimum purchase quantity. If you're selling pens or pencils and you want somebody to purchase a minimum of 10, put that here. Maximum purchase quantity. If you only want somebody to be able to buy 1,000 pens or pencils at a time, make sure you set that here. I'm going to go ahead and apply these changes. Now if we go back here and refresh this page, now we can actually add this to our cart because we chose quantity and we put a stock level of 1 in there. Okay, back to our product status tab. Availability date. If this product will not be available for a few weeks, then you can actually change this here so that you may have it in stock, but you don't want to begin selling it until July 10th. You can change that with this button over here and then choose a date. On special. If you have a module installed on your e-commerce site that shows featured items and you want this to be a featured item, make sure to put a check in this box. The way the featured items module works is if you have it set to show 15 featured items but you have 30 products with the on special checked, it will rotate between those 30 items and show 15 at a time. So if you want this to be a featured item anywhere on your site, make sure that this is selected. Next is attributes. If you're selling t-shirts, you can set colors, sizes, where you want printing, things like that. So let's do a title of color. And the property would be red. So if I want a red shirt, then I can actually set an actual additional price for a red shirt. Now I'm not going to charge anymore, so I'm just going to put 0 in here. You don't have to put anything in here if you do not want, but I'm showing it for the purposes of the video. You can click on New Property, and then it will allow you to make a new color property. So I'm going to choose black this time. Now I want them to be charged an extra $1 if they want a black shirt, so I'm going to put plus $1. And one more property, let's do white. And if they choose a white shirt, this is just a plain shirt that's cheaper for me to purchase, so negative or a minus sign and then $1. So that will save them $1 off the overall price. Let's do one more attribute. So we click New Attribute, and you see title again. Let's make this size. I'm going to have a size of a small, and it's not going to cost anything extra. And then I'm going to choose a new property, make it a medium shirt, and again, no extra cost, so I'm going to put in 0. And one more property, and this is going to be a large, and it's going to cost them an extra $1 if they want a large. Now if I actually want to delete this, say oops, I didn't want to put this in here, I can hit delete attribute, and that will delete everything I just put in here. Now if I just want to delete one of these properties, I just choose the X over here. Alright, so those attributes are now done. Let's hit apply and see what that has done now to our page. Let's click on that product. Now we have color and size, and this is where they can choose. And notice how if they want a black shirt, it's going to cost them an extra $1. If they want a white shirt, it's going to be $1 off. Same with these sizes, small, medium, large. Large is an extra $1. Okay, so the next tab is product dimensions and weight. If you are going to be basing your shipping based on weight, be very sure that you add in your weight here. If you do not, individuals could purchase 100 items from your site and they're going to get the cheapest possible shipping rate because you didn't put the weights of the products in here. So I'm just going to say this product weighs 1 pound. Next is unit per piece. If you notice back here, it says price per unit piece. That is where I can change that word. If I don't want the word piece, then I can just change this and let me change it to book. Units in a package. If there are going to be multiple objects or multiple products in a package, then I can choose that here. Let's change it to 2. And units in a box. So if there may be 5 items in a box, and then there are 2 packages, or there's 2 packages in each unit. That would make basically a total of 10. Let's hit apply and see what that looks like. Alright, and refresh this page. Now you see that the book word has changed and it shows you the number of books in packaging, number of books in a box. Those aren't required, but those are features that are useful for some individuals. And that's all for the product dimensions and weight. Next is the part that everybody needs to know, and that is product images. This is where you can upload one main image for your product. Now, the image that you upload under the Product Images tab will also appear in the category view as the main image for this product. So I'm going to click on Browse, and then I'm going to choose this book, and you notice it says Auto Create Thumbnail. Make sure that is going to be selected, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit Apply. Alright. Now that has been done. If I refresh this page, watch right here, this will change. And there it is. Now, this will automatically make these thumbnails for you so they're not very large, but your visitors can click on them to view the full-size image, and you can see there that it blows it up. Now, how can you set and create more than one image? If you would like to have more than one image on your product, they will appear over here down this side. So to do that, what you will do, over here under the products, there is add image/file. Click on it, and then it gives you this option for file name. Choose browse, and I'm going to use this books 2. Open, and now save it. Okay, so now it shows you that there are 2 images for the conspiracy product. Let's refresh this page, and there is our second picture. I want to add another picture. So go add image file, and it says upload a file for conspiracy. Make sure you are uploading it for the proper product. Choose file name, and I'm going to use this image and hit save. Now if we refresh the page, we now have 3 different images on here. If we go back to the category view now, you will see that this is the image that will show up because that is the primary one that we set. And there it is, so you can see it there. Okay, so that is now how you would set the additional images. I'm going to go back and do list products, and there's my conspiracy product. And lastly is related products. If you want to say that there is another product here that's related to this one and you want it to display, then you can change this and search and then make that. I'm not going to get into that in too much of a detail since that is something that's not generally going to be used. But that is generally how you are going to set up products in your e-commerce website that BsnTech Networks has created for you. If you do have any questions or have any concerns about figuring this out or need some help, feel free to send us an email and we can provide additional assistance to you. That takes care of this video tutorial on how to add products to your website. This is Brian with BsnTech Networks.